What is up, y'all? It's your boy Red back with part 9 of the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle playthrough, which this is also our final part. So, yeah, let's finish this off with a bang. And here we have a cutscene. And I don't know. I like cheesy stuff like this. I don't know what it's just in my DNA. I really like this part of the game. Well, of the story. Like I remember being a kid, I like legitimately like call it crazy, corny, nerdy, whatever the fuck you want. Like this scene used to actually move me a little bit. I used to be like, dang, I can feel what he's feeling. Now that I'm like, honestly, now that I'm like older and an adult, and like I've been through some things, stuff like that, I kind of feel for this scene a little bit more. Like, I kind of honestly feel the pain, some of the pain Shadow got. And I'm gonna be honest, Maria has never had like a good like design, like visually. Like even in the Sonic and Shadow generations like stuff. Like she looks better nowadays, but I still don't think they've ever given like a Maria like a good design. Like she's just too, I don't know, like she's too generic looking. But maybe that's the point. To be honest, she looks better in Shadow the Hedgehog than she does in Sonic and Shadow Generations, but I'm trying I've been trying not to talk about that this whole playthrough actually. But I mean, this is being released in the year of Shadow. Sonic and Shadow Generations is about to come out like in what, a couple days of me doing this recording. So yeah, it would actually be cool if that's one of the next games I do. So yeah, I may actually do that. I have to go buy it though, probably for Switch. But yeah, this is the Bio Lizard, and this is the prototype of Shadow. And then here we have a badass intro. And this is our final boss. Well, I guess like phase 1 of the final boss. So this is the Bio Lizard. And this, I swear to God, I honestly don't know. Either this was like harder than I remember, or I've just not gotten, I just haven't really. But then again, I think about it, as a kid, I don't even think I played this. I have not played this boss fight that much, or really none of the bosses. I think the boss fights are the one thing that I never went back to like go back and play. So I don't really have much experience just playing this over and over. Like I remember beating it, but like after I beat it, I don't think I touched this part of the game like ever. So he shoots out like these little black orbs where I guess you're supposed to jump over them or somersault. The problem with this is I just don't have the patience for that. I like my boss fights to where you can like control the pace. Like that's why I like Mega Man X so much. Or like I like the Egg Golem, even that boss fight I like a little bit more because it's like you can control the pace of the fight. Like Even when the enemy is like hitting, you still have like an opportunity to get your hit in too. This is one of those boss fights to where, you know, it's the good old, you just wait till they're like open and you have to sit through however long they decide to attack, which is kind of lame. But I think this does look good though. Like I said, this is like a Dreamcast game, which nowhere near as powerful as like the GameCube or like Xbox. But I think Sega, they were able to make a good looking, they were able to make this like at least look good, I feel like. And then it's like if you go too far, you can't go too far away from like his head or he'll hit you with his head. And right there I died. So yeah, I actually, for this recording, I don't know how many times I died, but it was a lot. This part super annoying because those orbs can hit you. It's kind of because you can't stand on top of the bow, like not even until like the last phase of the boss fight, which is cool. I know it's like some type of speed stretch where you can like jump into time, but it's something I don't know. Like right there, yeah. See, like right here, I feel like that's fucked up because you should definitely do that. And it's like, bro, you cannot dodge he's like a piece of baby that's this part is awesome. They remade this in Sonic. It's much better than that. That would be kind of cool if they brought that back to the It would have been real cool if they like remade like the previous generations too. I'm curious what the deal if they're gonna have like stage DLCs. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So I guess Knuckles can like manipulate the size of the Master Emerald. And something has gone wrong. I guess the Bowser knows how to do chaos control.
カオスエメラルドの暴走が止まればコロニーの落下も停止するんじゃなかったのか。あの大悟はまだ生きてるよ。やつらコロニーを動かしとるんじゃ。やつらのコロニーに犠牲して物ども上に突っ込むつもりや。ソニック。
I guess they just went back to that point in the order. And Knuckles just like, what? Which, this is kind of like, this scene is kind of funny because it's like, you know, Sonic and Knuckles are like rivals or whatever. And this is like, basically, Sonic's lord, or you know, this is like his new actual rival. I don't know, like speculating, even though which here we have Super Sonic and Super Shadow. And this is Mid and Land. Also, the final and this fight is actually this.
シャドウ、俺はリングを集める。しばらくの間頼んだぞ。それ、ここは僕に任せて。息の根を止めてやる。どこからこれがシャドウ、大丈夫か。シャドウ、お前は休んでな。今度は俺が取ってやるぜ。
Here is kind of like just
Yes.
we feel like we were home.
そっちはどうだ、シャドウ。
That's
化け物め。聞こえるか。
And I actually remember this being a little
よし、かなり効いてるはずだ。それだ、お前。さあね。
This is a pretty easy final boss, if you ask me. And I think if you like leave too many rings, I think there's like some way you can if you switch, so basically if you press A, you're like, like switch in between, like but anyway, that was pretty quick. Of course, Supersonic has to come through and just give me like 5 minutes in this part of this one. This reminds me of a lot. This is basically kind of like the second Cooler movie where, you know, it was Vegeta and Goku. And they had the fight against Cooler and they had the Big Daddy Star. And Shadow is dead? Question mark. And the arc is now back in place. And the people of Station Square, well, not Station Square, but you know, the people of San Francisco and America are all saved now. That looked like 30 people right there. That does not look like that big of a crowd.
Shadow.
It's not really explained why. This really isn't explained what happens to Shadow other than he dies. I mean, I think it's just explained that he just dropped his energy, like, did he lose? Did he just lose all his rings? Like, because that's pretty much how the boss fight works. They'll revert back to like the normal states. Like, I guess they choke in space. I don't know. But there isn't really a reason why Shadow doesn't survive, but Sonic does. Other than Sonic is the main character. And I know it's a lot of talk that they say. You know, they be saying that Shadow was only like this one game, but just make the type of character. You don't make the character
どう
like
したの
Sonic
ソニ
and
ック
like stick around for like one game.
いやなんでもないさあ帰ろう俺
Because
と
if that
同
was
じ
the
青
case,
くて
that
丸い
means
あの
if
星
Shadow was only supposed, if Shadow was supposed to be a one and done thing, you should be able to say the same thing for Rouge, which she's clearly not.
Adios
So
Shadow the Hedgehog
and that is the end of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So yeah, this game is very special to me as this is probably one of my first Sonic games. I think it is to me. To be honest, I honestly want to say it is. Now I'm pretty sure that I played Adventure on Dreamcast before, but my first system was the GameCube. Can you feel my first game? So I definitely consider this like one of my favorite games like ever. This and Sonic Colors. That's really how I like got into it. That's how I got into all these stuff. So even though I don't think this game is perfect, I think it's a real game. I think everything is just much more polished in terms of like technicality when it comes to like you know, I think Adventure 1 just has a different type of like charm about it. Maybe because it's like a lunch. It's like, there's just so many things that I could be like, oh, I prefer Adventure 1 or oh, I prefer Adventure 2. But I think they're like two sides of the same coin. And I think Adventure 2 does a good job of like I think the replay value is very strong. Yeah. That is it. And yeah, Battle is actually like an upgrade of the OG game. Okay, so this has like a bunch more like multiplayer things. I think this is a decent port too. But yeah, this has been your boy Red. A new day brings a new adventure. But for now, rest easy, heroes. And this has been your boy Red, and I'm signing out. Catch y'all on the flip side. Ciao.